Hi, Joy Olson, BlockBuster Fundraising. Well, I know as development professionals, we're all extremely interested in the Fundraising Effectiveness Project Report. And the second quarter from 2019 has just been released. And this is something that is strategically important to us as development peeps. And let's talk about it, because each quarter the Fundraising Effectiveness Project releases its report based upon the data collected that year. It's 2019 data, and it is one of the only such reports that's based upon actual data from over 176 million transactions across more than 20,000 nonprofit organizations. So it's a very good picture of what's happening now. And thanks to Bloomerang, here is the latest report from the second quarter of 2019. The second quarter of 2019 did not produce a single metric with a positive increase of any kind. Did you hear that? The second quarter of 2019 did not produce a single metric with a positive increase of any kind. That is alarming. Such a trend is dangerous to the fundraising profession and to the ability to properly fund core missions of virtually every type and size of nonprofit. It's scary, really. So, thanks to Bloomerang, let's now dig into 5 of those key metrics in the FEP report. Number 1, overall fundraising revenue is down 7.3%. When compared to 2018, the overall revenue to date is off by more than 7%. Now, this is going to be difficult to make up in any year, but it might even be more difficult during a political fundraising time period. This can also be impacted if there are any natural disasters, such as hurricanes, that often occur over the next couple of months. Boy, howdy, haven't we just seen that? So Bloomerang says that they certainly hope that this is not the case and that the third and fourth quarter results, which will include Giving Tuesday and year-end fundraising, will make up the deficit. But I think we've got our work cut out for us. Let's look at the second metric. The second metric is new donor retention, and new donor retention is down 9.5%. Once again, the comparison is with 2018, where there is now a drop of 9.5% during the first 6 months. Now, this metric is important to note because many nonprofits who do not focus on or succeed with donor retention turn their focus on acquiring new donors. Obviously, if the new donor count is down, as is spelled out, and you'll see the number 4 metric below, along with the new and existing donor retention, will keeping revenue even at the same level as the previous year will certainly be difficult. Often, the only hope is that there is an increase in the size and number of major gifts or an influx of legacy giving. Third metric we're looking at today from the FEP project report is existing donor retention, and it's down 8.8%. That, to me, is tragic. A drop of nearly 9% in this category can be even more devastating in the future. Existing donors being retained are literally the foundation or the lifeblood of most of our nonprofit fundraising. These donors are the easiest to upgrade and therefore are the most likely candidates for major and legacy gifts. To reduce the size of the pool of such candidates makes the growing funding of any mission difficult at best. Fourth metric we're looking at from the FEP report today is the number of donors. Once again, the news is not good. The number of donors is down 5.8%. Now, the bad news keeps coming forward with this metric. The overall number of donors being down means that neither acquisition or retention or even recapturing lapsed donors is high enough to maintain the donor count. So, as was the case with a few of the previous metrics, only larger size gifts from the remaining donors can allow the mission funding to keep pace with the previous year or to increase. So we need to all hope that this certainly has improved the last 3 months and the last 3 months of 2019. Because remember, these numbers are from the first 6 months of 2019. All right, the fifth metric we're looking at right now is the percentage of lapsed donors recaptured, and that is also down 1.1%. Now, this is the smallest of the decreases. It doesn't seem worthy of a cause for celebration. To witness the number of lapsed donors increasing and the recapture rate also decreasing means a bit of a downward spiral. It would be interesting, Bloomerang says, to know just how many nonprofits truly focused on a recapture strategy. Perhaps there was enough of them executing such a strategy to keep this decrease as the lowest. So, in summary, this is what Bloomerang says. The latest FEP project, Fundraising Effectiveness Project quarterly report, should sound numerous alarm bells in upcoming board and fundraising committees. New strategies involving best practices and improved communications need to spring into play and into action. Perhaps, they say, a base level of knowledge must be in place for such strategies to emerge. And Bloomerang says that they would be remiss if they did not mention one new opportunity for such knowledge to be garnered. The Fundraising Standard provides, this group, Fundraising Standard, we're going to put up a link to that, provides an outstanding 8 weeks of training based solely upon proven best practices. So we're going to give you more information on this training option that is often more economical than just the cost to travel alone to other training options. In the meantime, please take note, sound the alarm at your nonprofit, and lay the groundwork for action to be taken right now. 2019 can still produce superior results. So be on the lookout for best practices that are going to make these metrics not bad at your nonprofit, but you're going to come out of this on the upside. This is Joy Olson. You can find out a lot more about us at joyolsongroup.com. Lots of our videos and our work at BlockBusterFundraising.com YouTube channel. We've got over 300 videos right now on our YouTube channel. They're all free. Many include best practices, and many will help you attack these metrics that we've just read about. So we're here every Tuesday live. We're loving our IGTV on Instagram, so check us out there. In the meantime, wishing you a great fall fundraising effort. And what is this? It's the second day of fall. So take good care and do your best. Bye-bye.